Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again, channeling the messages that's sent to me, through me, and for me to share. Remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone, but there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. So this message is coming in as a part 2 in regards to the 999 portal energy message which I put up on the channel already early this rising. So it's a few hours since that I've been away from the message, this table. Been back in now for a few hours, just kind of sitting here as I'm coming back into the energy of this message to record the part 2. And I'm going to start off with what I channeled in part 1. When the want is greater than the need, it becomes dangerous to your soul healing, to your destiny, to your soul mission, your soul path. To be led astray by the temptations of the world in these days and age, equals time. No time to waste, time is of the essence. Hashtag shortage. 999, state of an emergency, as only fewer than the few can follow you through this portal. Pray and ask your angels and ancestors assigned to you by the Most High to protect and guide you through, to protect your energy field from the seen and the unseen. The time of 9, energy of the hermit, in this energy of cloaking themselves. During this timeline, in hopes to jump on, in the hopes to jump onto your magic carpet, channeling the Aladdin movie at this point, and the song Brand New World. The ancestors want you to remember. They want you to remember why you started. They need you to remember why you started in this energy of urgency. Time is of the essence. Every man has the right to choose their own destiny. Recovery starts with you. I was also picking up on some dates coming into this message off of the previous message. But there's a need to keep your eyes and your ears open. Hashtag alert. I'm picking up on the energy of breaking news, breaking news. Your 5-star teller will be broadcasted to you, illuminated to you in this energy of shapeshift energy. As I was sitting here channeling this energy, as I was clearing up some of the cards from the previous message, I was kind of guided to take the cards that came through in the energy of 9. So like 3, 6. There's a few here, like there's 8 and 1. There's a lot of that numerology that's going on right now. This is a card of 6, but it's in the reverse. So in my point of view, I'm seeing it as a 9. And that's the energy of giving and receiving. It came through in the previous message in the reverse. There's a need for you to release this energy of giving too much of self and not enough. You know, giving too much of yourself to others and not enough to yourself. Whosoever I'm connecting with is in this energy of the High Priestess, in this energy of psychic development. Card number 27. 999 equals 27. You break it down to the 9 again. So this is definitely about some kind of a completion. I'm going to read what I wrote. How can you bring peace to where there's no peace? Seek peace and inner standing. Never force something that should flow naturally, that's taken a lifetime and beyond to create and bring into harvest. Full moon in Cancer, upcoming energy. March the 3rd may be relevant. Sorry, March the 3rd of next year may be significant. or the 12th of January 2025 may also be significant as a past energy in reference to what's taking place for you now. June the 18th and May the 12th, 2025 may also be relevant. November the 12th, 2026 may be a significant energy also in the energy of this next step, which was coming through at the ending of the message. This next step energy. So the energy of 30 to 36 may be relevant. The energy of 3 to 6 also may be relevant. The past 6 years, 6 to 9 years, Pisces energy is what I'm picking up on here. The last of something. Perceptions are changing. The tables are turning. The last shall be first and the first shall be last. It's the kind of energy. The last shall be first and the first should be last. A thing of the past. Outdated ways of thinking has come to an end. A thing of the past. To a halt. Sudden changes. 2016 may be relevant. I was tapping into the biblical verse of Matthew 20, verse 16, and it speaks of a people knowing themselves. A time's gonna come when you know who you are. A time's gonna come when you know who the Most High is, and it's not gonna come to you through a book. It's gonna come to you through your own energy. The answers come through meditation, kind of an energy. February the 16th specifically may be of 2016 may be significant. 2016 to this present time, a 9-year cycle is now over for those I'm connecting with. I see, feeling, hear your pain in the energy of this nine, this energy of spiritual strength. When I was channeling this energy, it's giving me this vibe of going back to part one of this message, a song that we used to sing in church, and it's where you have to lift the Most High higher and stamp Satan lower. And I'm picking up on this as your energy, those I'm connecting with, being lifted higher, step by step, levels to this kind of an energy in regards to these envious people in the background, the envious ones that will smile in your face and slander you behind your back is the kind of energy I'm picking up on. But the card here is release judgment. You know, forgive and forget is the kind of energy I'm picking up on right now. There's a need for you to go within and seek up this energy of your 5-star tellers in this energy here of financial and material changes. I pay attention to the 5 fingers that's within the illustration of this card. Going back into the energy of, I feel like your 5-star tellers are going to be revealed to you. They're going to be illuminated to you, and it's going to be no misunderstanding, no mistake about it. You know, it's the kind of an energy I'm picking up on. This spiritual union. Collaboration is the kind of energy I'm picking up on. Teamwork. Going back to a couple of messages ago, where somebody was unhappy within their work field and was needing to choose a new occupation, choose a new path in regards to occupation because it was making somebody miserable, taking the stresses of work home and the stresses of home to work, and it was all getting conflicted, you know, mental confrontation. I'm going to continue to read. Um, So during a time where you may have felt weighed down and burdened in the midst of this spiritual warfare, orchestrated and allowed by the divine to trigger your awakening, your ascension process towards towards harnessing your high priestess psychic development energy for a purpose bigger than you could even imagine. For many, I am seeing leadership. You've overcome obstacles, climbed ladders, leveled up from the invisible forces of the snakes and ladders energy I was picking up on. trying to pull and hold you back in the shadows. Find balance within, the symbol of the yin yang, peace and harmony, inner balance and inner harmony, inner peace. Choose your battles wisely is the card that came through. The devil is cloaked, as well as the magician, to create distractions and frustrations, blockages. A true spirit within this true spiritual union, this true spiritual pathway that you're on right now. And I was paying attention to the illustration of this card, and it's giving me that portal energy. There's somebody here walking through, but there's also somebody who's got an eye on you. Confirmation with the notification that this went off on my phone. And again, that's card number 27. We're in that year. When you break it down, 999 equals 27. So the 27th may be significant. Something specific in regards to your dreams and the dream state, your daydreams or your night dreams, day or night. You may see or feel or hear both negative and positive energies. Somewhat you can take with, and some you must release and let go. I was picking up here on the energy of Enoch, an energy of refresh, rewind, retake, redo, reset, redirect, relocate, refocus. RE. RE in the UK in schools stands for religious education. So this can involve someone's religious beliefs in how you go about things. Breaking away, breaking down, or breaking through the illusions of these spiritual beliefs. And in picking up on and bringing in knowledge or seeking knowledge in regards to your own heritage, your spiritual birthright, your spiritual inheritance, which is ordained to you, for you. It's this kind of an energy of they weren't calling, they were waiting for you to answer the call, taking their time, weaving this Aladdin's carpet in the energy of this repair energy that came out in two messages after a clean slate, you know. This is what was being designed for you. They needed you to understand that you was enough, regardless of what the people say. That's a song that's coming to my mind right now. Taking the time to weave this Aladdin's carpet, your spiritual gown, filled with inner wisdom and knowledge of lifetimes of experiences. Written in the ethers within the Akashic records. That's within you. That hidden information is within you as this high priestess energy. Moving past the past and outdated conditioned ways of thinking due to upbringing, wrong teachings, wrong doctrine. In the latter days, thou shalt know who they are. I know who they are. I know who the Most High is through your own information, through your own wisdom and knowledge, through your own experiences. Take this time to rest and process and rejuvenate. Slow down, breathe. Choose your battles wisely. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. Came through in a few messages ago. I feel like all of these messages as a cluster is all linked together. Going back to around 2 years ago, another message that was coming to mind was, those who laugh last, laugh best. The tables are turning. This was a message in regards to the Morrigans and the energy of your soul contract being auctioned. You know, this kind of those mimicking your energy, going back to this energy of the word scoffed. Someone was taking something too quickly, eagerly. There was an advantage being taken. I'm just reading back through my notes. So there's definitely an activation that's going on here for those who I'm connecting with. In all that's been said and done, and all that you've gone through in regards to this energy, and in this energy of spiritual strength, which is here in the reverse, it's not been an easy road, needing to let go of people, places, and things that's needing to be let go of, or speaking your truth in regards to these envious energies who you may have at one point reached out to and had and was in, like I said in one of the previous messages, in for a rude awakening, because not everybody has the same heart as you. Is a harsh lesson that you may have learned along this journey of psychic development. I'm being drawn now to read this card, and it says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. And also the card that also came through previous messages, it's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone from these envious energies. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. You know what you know. It is what it is. It's that energy of once the veil is being removed, there's no going back. You've seen these people, places, and things for exactly who and what they are. Choose your battles wisely. There's positive movement forward for you, and there's one next step that you're needing to overcome in order to reach out or reach up to this level. They're needing you to go within to seek that information, to seek that answer. Cosmic Flower card number 18, break it down to the 9s at the bottom of the deck. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy of seeking in the reverse? Compassion. Compassion for yourself right now is the kind of energy for what it is that you've been through. Angel number 315. How it is that you got to this point, that where you are right now in this present moment. Card number 15 reads compassion. It says the frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through. So love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. It's a brand new world, new covenant kind of an energy is what I'm picking up on. Judgment. Conception is at the bottom of the deck. So let's get another card in regards to this energy of what's needing to be confronted at this current moment. Card that fell to the ground. It's realization. And discernment, needing to use your discernment right now. In the shadows, you could be misunderstood or you could misunderstand. So let's see, tell me more about this energy for those that I'm connecting with. Why is this energy of reach out here? In this energy of compassion. Passion. You may have reached out to these energies at one point or the other for compassion. I'm seeing an energy of backs being turned to you. No room at the inn is what I'm hearing. Rejection. But rejection is God's protection. This was allowed to take place in order to push you in this energy, push you towards your passion. Feel no way is what I just heard. Conception. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to a high origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intentions. You know what that saying I'm just hearing as I was reading this, and it says anger gets ish done. You know, anger gets ish done. These wanted to come through in the reverse. I pay attention, but this is a tantric journey. Solar plexus. It says the frequency of the tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and the wisdom that we instinctively hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our central experiences with ourselves and with another. Card number 3, solar plexus chakra. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contributions is on a whole. And it's like all of this energies of rejections and envies and auctions and soul swapping and all of this negative energy that was projected towards you over a period of time. It was all to put you in this energy of tapping into your inner power, your inner passion, that drive, that kickstart energy, that fire in your belly. You know, there's some things that once you see, you can't unsee. You know, seeing is believing, realization. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of envy. Why is this energy of envy here in regards to the message for those that may be resonating? And we've got the root chakra, envy's here because these are individuals that have their own traumas to deal with, and they find it easier to project it rather than to heal it. A persona is the energy I'm picking up on, is what I feel they're putting on, because they're also in this energy of needing to seek, go within. Meditation will bring answers and realizations that there's some root chakra healing that's needing to be done. Treat others like how you would like to be treated is what I'm just hearing. 1 to 7. The frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. So let's see, in regards to this energy, I'm seeing angel number 314 may be significant in this energy of one next step. Tell me more about this energy of one next step for those who may be resonating with the energy of this message. And this is one next step before you get to the one. Remembrance. They just need you to remember why you started, you know. But let's just see. Tell me more about this energy of remembrance for those that may be resonating with the energy of this message, because this is going to be different for everybody. Today may be the day that you're needing to remember. I'm reading the card that's beneath this, and it says today is a really good day. You're in the flow. Problems are solved quickly and easily. Helpful people show up for you, and unexpected gifts fall into your lap. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. You are brilliant. One next step. Card number 36. This is card number 38. There's an energy of 2 here. But at the bottom of the deck, on top of the Fool card, is this love begins energy. But going back to the ending of the previous message, the advice is focus on yourself. This is about inner light and inner love. And anything after that is a blessing from above. Let's just get one more card in regards to this energy. Two cards that came through. And we've got the Soul here, which is again card number 37. And romantic love. It says the frequency of romantic love supports our experience to know ourselves through the reflection of our conscious lover. Card number 37, it says the energy of soul activates our connections to the part of us that is closer to the higher realms, God or the divine. Love is the highest energy of all, you know. To still love after going through all this that you may have gone through within this root chakra energy within your past, childhood trauma, past life traumas, and you're still able to be in this energy of love, blessings are coming your way. Freedom, card number 21. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibilities and potential, boundless expressions and bold exploration. And this feels relevant. Interrogation is at the bottom of the deck, card number 3. The frequency of interrogation supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced sympathy of life, symphony of life. So let's see, in regards to this energy, for those I'm connecting with, what's this energy in regards to one last step that's needing to be looked into in regards to the energies of these blessings that's coming in towards you? That I'm connecting with in regards to the energy. Self-sabotage. Free yourself from this energy of self-sabotage. Bottom of the deck, we've got entrapment. Tell me more about this energy of self-sabotage. And there's that energy of 2. 221 may be relevant. Angel number. There's a need for you to step out of your comfort zone, you know. Again, they need you to remember who you are. I was picking up on a few days ago this energy of being captured. A soul capture. Soldier down, soldier down. I see this owl in the distance here. Wisdom. Regardless of what's going on here, you're being watched over. They're watching you and they realize that they're being watched too. Is the kind of an energy I'm picking up on here, is what I'm hearing. The energy of love is here. Card number 28, 282. Angel number may be relevant. Bottom of the deck, we've got patience. I'm hearing time is running out. We've got the energy of temperance here. And when I go into the energy and read the temperance card in the reverse, it says when reversed, the temperance card is symbolic of some kind of extreme balance is lost. There is either too much or not enough of something. We see this card when we are overindulging, worn down and not resting, or forcing an issue. Also, sometimes two different things are not destined to come together or to work, at least not now. Reversed, this card suggests that the differences are just too great to blend successfully. Find something else or pause to restore order once more. too much of giving, you know, too much of, I'm just hearing right now, too much of one thing is not good for you. Too much giving and no receiving. It's that burnout energy, and it's falling into this energy of self-sabotage. I'm hearing a lot of giggling, like kikikiing in the distance right now. So let's see something specific, the specific energy. And again, this is giving me the energy of the song that I was channeling this rising. Women have patience. Courage is just behind that. Sadness is just behind that. So let's see in regards to this energy, for those that I'm connecting with. Why is this energy of self-sabotage here? Why is this energy of self-sabotage here in regards to the energy for those I'm connecting with? I'm hearing love will set you free. Someone's needing to speak their truth. Is the energy I'm picking up on here. It's slided right over on this love begins. Inspiration and faith. Hope, support, miracles and spirituality. Ideas spark conception and impulse. You know, it's this kind of an energy of not believing that you're worthy because you've been told this from the beginning of your time, from day one, you know. But there's this energy that's coming towards you, seeing is believing. Hope, support, miracles and spirituality. Once there's no going back. Once you see, there's no going back. There's no unseeing again. The devil is in the detail is what I'm hearing right now as I'm this entity is just looking at me. Inspiration, ideas, spark conceptions, impulse. There's something that's wanting to flow to you, like water flow to you, but there's blockages. So let's see what's blocking your energy right now in regards to this inspiration, this flow, this abundance, this faith. Self-expression, speak your truth. Something in regards to your foundation is an inspiration, a motivation to others. In regards to this emotional imbalance here, there's an emotional imbalance from the beginning of this message with the temperance in reverse. This love begins neither wants to come in the reverse nor the upright. Something's holding it back. It's this self-sabotaging energy. I pay attention going back to part one. Caring connection was in the reverse. It was given off a kind of a earthly union, a superficial, materialistic kind of a union. There was no care. But the reason why that union was in your current energy, it was to keep you distracted and off of the true spiritual union that's here for you, you know, cloaked. That's the devil cloaking the magician, cloaking the magician that's coming as a kind of a catalyst in your energy to steer you off your road. There's a need for you to speak your truth in order for this positive movement forward to take place. It's like I was gonna say it feels like a blocking of your own blessings. You're standing in your own way, kind of an energy. Someone needs to be put in their place. There's another energy I'm picking up on right now. So tell me more about this energy of love. Why is this energy of love here in regards to this energy? For those that may be resonating, and it's underneath this energy of compassion. Pleasure, enjoyment, beauty, sensuality and indulgence. in regards to this energy, why is this energy of patience surrounding this message? For those that may be resonating with the energy of this message, why is this energy of patience here? Or needing to have patience, self-esteem, confidence, self-love, self-worth and pride. And these are all of the things I'm picking up on that was robbed from you, that was taken from you as a child in your foundation, in this root chakra energy. This may have something to do with expression, self-expression. I'm picking up on the energy of the saying, children must be seen and not heard, kind of an energy, which will create an energy of holding back on speaking the truth, you know. There could be something to do with the sacral chakra in regards to pleasure, looking for answers in all of the wrong places is the kind of an energy I'm picking up on here also. There's a need to release a way of thinking is what I'm gonna say. Bottom of the deck, we've got possessions, belongings, finances, assets, and treasures. What's behind that? A caring heart. It's that energy of giving more than you're receiving, which is putting somebody in this energy of financial restraints, which came out in the previous messages. So let's see, in regards to this energy of emotional balance, what's needing? Seeing, and I'm noticing how this card is turning more upright. Seeing where love begins. I'm hearing seeing where love ends and where love begins. Dreams, messages, signs and symbols and guidance I feel is coming towards you. Going back to the energy, I feel like something significant around the 27th of maybe September, or could be any month. I feel like there's something that's going to be brought to your awareness, something that's good, that you're gonna want to express it, you know. It's like a testimony kind of an energy is what I'm picking up on. But I also am picking up on this energy of seeing a visual, an ancestral visual, an angel visual. But in this visual, you're going to receive some kind of a message, some kind of a sign, some kind of a symbol, some kind of guidance, and a deep knowing that you're protected at this time. So let's get a message in regards to this energy of seeing. What's needing to be seen at this time in regards to this energy or this message for those that may be resonating. Be of service is here. So connection. So it says, when you are called to awaken the medium within, it is also a calling to devote your life to a work of service. It's truly an honor and a blessing to serve spirit. If you hold an open and pure heart, the blessing from spirit in return will be bountiful and endless. The path of the medium should only be seen as a blessing and never a burden. The journey of development is not always easy or rewarding, but in serving spirit from your heart, you'll be blessed with grace and support along your path. A spirit will always be there for you. If this card is calling you, then it is time to start practicing what it means to be of service. Take the time today to offer a random act of kindness, to volunteer for a cause that speaks to your heart, or to simply give a hug to someone who you feel needs one. In serving those here in the living world, you're serving those in the spirit world. Remember that the main goal for spirit is to bring healing and love, light to the living. The spirit world will always love and support your compassion and kind word in the most unusual ways. Look for all the beautiful blessings and signs from spirit with gratitude, as it is Spirit's way to let you know you're moving in the right direction. So let's get one more card in regards to this energy. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy for those that may be resonating in this energy of one next step, in this energy of freedom, this energy of balance, peace and harmony. Two more cards came through and I'm just curious to know what this card is again. Take the lead. So the two cards that came through is divine nudges and impression versus expression. So divine nudges, synchronicities and so-called coincidences are clear signs that spirit is knocking at the door. These blessings and signs of grace are not just mere coincidences, but are evidence that you are always will be connected to spirit. Spirit working through synchronicities can manifest in in some unique ways. Some people refer these occurrences as divine nudges. Examples of this include hearing the same phrase from more than one person in a day, or identical numbers repeatedly showing up in your life, like 999. Have you met an individual out of the blue who seemed to answer a question that you were just asking yourself? These are all signs for you to pause, be open, pay attention, and most importantly, to acknowledge that Spirit is sending you a message. When you're developing your spiritual abilities, Spirit knows how you need to develop and evolve, and will continue to steer you in the direction for your highest good. You may not always follow Spirit's prompts, but you will still be continually and gently nudged forward. By following the prompts and guidance, you'll notice how more people, situations, and synchronicities start to appear in your life. The more you begin to notice these meaningful divine nudges, the easier it is for them to multiply and give you spiritual guidance. Be open to synchronicities, signs, welcome them, and act on them accordingly, for these are signs that Spirit is there to guide you and help you. Impression versus expression. There are multiple ways that we receive information from Spirit. It could be in words, images, or feelings, but how we rely or express the information back to the receiver must be carried out with due consideration and utmost care and sensitivity. Many mediums are taught that you should always give what you get. When delivering a message, in a sense, that's true. But as a medium, we must honor that many people look to us to assist them with their grief and are often still distraught, no matter how much time has passed since their loss. Always remember that while we must be open to any spiritual impression, we are responsible for conveying a sensitive expression. People pass over to the spirit world in a variety of ways from natural causes, unexpected illnesses, or other circumstances. When you give off information, it is delicate. It's a delicate process. For example, if you're impressed with a scene or someone's passing, then you must be sensitive and discerning when you express the information to the sitter. It's possible they could be very emotional as they're still going through the bereavement process. They don't need to relive every detail of the experience again. Communicating that you're aware of a type of passing and it's possible which area of the body was affected, as well as their relationship to the sitter, is often enough evidence for the receiver, the sitter, to be kind and compassionate, as having an inherent sensitive nature is always a great asset for any medium to possess. Okay, I had to take a pause quick, but coming back into the energy of the message, I can definitely see where I'm connecting to with other high priestess energies. in this energy of psychic development. I feel like something's taking place within the past, within the root chakra, within the foundation, within the home. I'm hearing that possibly broke a confidence here, cause someone to not be able to express themselves, set certain boundaries. I feel like there's a time, a waiting period that's now over. I feel like through your own discernment, dealing with these energies along this journey of healing, you're paying more attention to your inner tuition, your energy, these divine nudges that you receive within in regards to spiritual unions. It's like an energy of no longer relying on any outside forces, understanding that anything that you're seeking is already within you. You've broken away from an old way, an old doctrine of thinking. It's now more so in this energy of you versus you, in this energy of divine leadership and taking the lead and being of service. How you was to service to yourself. The divine's asking you now to be of service to others. Share your inspiration and how you broke free and was able to take lead. In regards to this energy, for those that may be resonating with this message, I'll take these two cards. Breakthrough, breakthrough boundaries, achieve personal growth. They're pushing you beyond your boundaries. You're going through a breakthrough right now, a growth. It may be feeling challenging right now, but it's helping to cleanse your mind, purify the mind to gain clarity and purity, purification, clarity and cleansing. I feel like this is still an energy that's in process right now. Guided to read. The frequency of the tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we instinctively hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with others. Let's get another card in regards to this energy of take the lead, in regards to the energy of this message for those that may be resonating. The card that wants to come through is Beyond Delusions. Go beyond delusions to confront the true self and the world. It's a brand new world. Speak your truth. Confront this energy of your shadow side is what the divine's asking you, for this next step, this next movement forward, in order to reach this level of freedom. Freedom of speech is what I'm hearing. Soul light. Your soul light guides your inner world and path through awakening, revelations, awakening and guidance. In regards to this energy of freedom, tell me this energy, show me the energy of freedom here. Goal setter. I'm hearing trendsetter. Set clear goals and create plans to achieve your life desires and dreams. Goals, planning and achieving. I'm hearing right now, who are you? Where are you going? And how you're going to get there? Needing to follow your inner soul light, your inner compass. Bottom of the deck, we've got inner dialogue. Engage in inner dialogue to align with your inner true feelings and desires. Introspection, internal dialogues. During this energy of 999, what's the most important message that's needed to be heard right now in regards to these breakthrough boundaries? For those that may be resonating with the energy of this message, why is breakthrough boundaries here to close up this message? So it says the solar sovereign. It says radiate your inner light, step into your power and illuminate your path. Mind cleansing. Why is the energy of mind cleansing here? For those that's resonating with the energy of this message. And we've got the astrological houses. It reads, each house reveals a key. Unlock your growth in specific areas of life. I may be connecting with somebody who's gaining more knowledge in astrology, researching the different houses 1 to 12. Tell me more about this energy of soul light. You could be also looking into your birth chart. Tell me more about the energy of soul light for those that's resonating with the energy of this message. The zodiac compass, double confirmation. Current astrological transits offer guidance. Navigate with the cosmic wisdom. And in regards to this energy of goal setting, in regards to this energy for those that's resonating with this message, and remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone, but there's definitely a message here for someone. You just need to take the messages that resonate and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. It says the infinite cosmos. It says endless possibilities surround you. Step into the unknown and embrace the new potential with compassion. In regards to this energy of beyond delusions, in regards to this energy of take lead, I feel like I can't stop sharpening. The card that came through is the comments return. Karmic lessons are revisiting, reflect and act on what you've learned, and it's in the reverse. And I'm picking up on this energy of the medium, you know, when you're giving readings or messages, however you may, you know, you're being tapped into an energy of a past, be it a past that you recognize through somebody else's experience of who you're reading, so then it gives you more insight of how to guide and advise in regards to the situation or scenarios that they're in. The advice here is to see beyond the illusion. You know, don't allow yourself to be absorbed into or trapped into the emotions of your sitter, of the energies that you're reading. Find ways of how you can clear your mind. Tap into your own astrological your own houses 1 to 12. Your birth chart is a kind of an energy. Find out more information. Follow your zodiac compass. Bottom of the deck is the celestial compass again. Navigate through life's challenges. The stars will guide you towards your true power, your true power. And on this note, I'm going to end this message here. And love and light to you all. And remember, if the messages have resonated with you, remember to press the like button, share the messages, comment, let me know if the messages have resonated with you. Definitely appreciate those that has interacted, liked, subscribed to my channel. It's definitely helping my messages and my channels to grow and get to where it needs to get to, you know. And love and light to you all.